My name is Dan Winters. I'm a artist, filmmaker, photographer from Austin, Texas. I've worked with Clutch for 30 years. Directed multiple music videos for the band and done the packaging for several of the records, Transnational being one of them. Self-titled, The Lunar Landscape was actually a miniature that I built. I did Psychic Warfare, and I did the packaging for Book of Bad Decisions, including the special edition Book of Bad Decisions, which I'm especially proud of. You know, when Tim first approached me about reimagining the package with materials that existed that weren't used for the original package, I kind of was curious as to what it was going to be like, but I made a point of not opening up the box of Clutch film and contact sheets until Tim got to the studio, because I wanted he and I to have that same experience of like reliving that time. You know, we're all 30 years younger, just that experience, that time and place, and kind of having those little discoveries. And I think the discovery aspect of it really helped the way the package came together. Tim definitely drove the bus, and I was right there with him in terms of like the imagery we were reacting to. He did a brilliant job of keeping it in the same voice. The cover image which he went with was this wonderful photograph of our art director's legs after having been hit by a Cadillac. And the back cover is this image of the band in shadow that we shot at the Polka Inn in Maryland on that initial shoot. Now, what's interesting to me is I actually went to the files with Tim, and I pulled out the original film, which at that time I was shooting large format transparency film, which is something that still exists but is very rarely used. And this is the actual transparency that was on the cover of the record. And this transparency is a group of transparencies, but that's the actual image that was used by Tim, or chosen by Tim, and used on the reimagining, which I think it's neat to have the original film. You know, when we shoot digital nowadays, you know, we shoot to a card, and there's no like physical object as residue. You know, it just all becomes like numbers. And back when we used to shoot film, we had this evidence of the shoot. You know, we had this piece of film that was the evidence. And I kind of love that aspect of it. This is the camera, this 1958 Hasselblad 500C that I shot the photo for the new reimagined record with. That was my very first Hasselblad, but this is very dear to me. It's kind of worn out, I've used it a lot. I am a hardcore Clutch fan, and I think they are just an incredible American rock band. So working with them, and of course becoming good friends with all of them, and having a comfort level that's kind of unprecedented, that's been a really, really great plus for me. Clutch rules. Thank you.